Okay guys, now we're looking at choosing a time frame. So we've kind of a little idea and picked the market. And again, we're keeping this an overview of just getting started. The real meat comes when we're kind of improving on the trading plan. But the time frame is so crucial, okay? Now, we always come back to our initial foundation of what are our current commitments and current status. In other words, how much money have we got to play with? And what are we doing? What are time frames we got? And that was a couple of slides back. And it's so important that we're fitting that around it. So if we don't have opportunity to day trade, we don't want to become a day trader. Now, we're not talking about yet personality. That's very important. That's number two. But we still need to make sure that the plan fits in with our current time frame. And by the way, something I didn't mention, which is so important, we don't want to kind of give up something that we're already doing. Trading can fit around what we're doing. Yes, we require effort and it requires work, but I never would advise saying, well, I won't do this. I normally do that, but I won't do it that time. Or I won't kind of go to the gym, or I won't do my hobby, I won't see the family then. I'd never ever suggest doing that. Make trading fit around your lifestyle at the moment. All right, so current commitments, current status. We need to look and see where we are and what times we can trade. Now, the second one, this is so important, guys, personality. What I mean by personality, there are some guys who day trade who can't swing trade at all. I have to say, probably 6, 7, maybe 8 years ago, maybe longer than that, I was one of them. You know, I was a day trader through and through, and I could not swing trade. I didn't even like to swing trade. I've developed my strategy and I've adjusted my strategy and just adapted as you kind of change as a trader and all those kind of things change around you, to now where I'm kind of a bit of a hybrid, bit of day trading, bit of swing trading, looking for those longer moves, not so glued in front of the screen all the time, but still kind of leveraging on those skills that I have. But the point is, the personality really dictates the kind of trader that you probably want to be. You know, you might say to yourself, you're watching this and going, I can never be a day trader. That's fine. Don't be a day trader. Focus on swing trading. The same vice versa. You say, I can never swing trade. I want to be able to be flat at the end of the night. I like the idea of day trading. I like that, the kind of conditions for that. Good. You know, stick to that. Again, you can always change. It's not something you're committed to forever. You can always change, but just start with one. On personality, again, going with gut. I'm a big fan of kind of going with your gut feel, going with gut. And you probably already doing some kind of strategy at the moment, already have some sort of time frame at the moment, so you're probably already day trading or you're probably already swing trading, then stick with that. There's no point in trying to do something that's kind of unusual or really stressing you because you're changing strategy. Just stick with that. People can make money day trading as they can swing trading. Now, one thing that I probably should say, and I've said this before in videos, is if you're starting out and you're not sure, I would always err onto the side of swing trading. If you really are 50-50, you don't know what to pick, then go for swing trading. Why? Because I think that swing trading offers a better lifestyle opportunity for you than day trading. If you can swing trade, it means you have more time to do other stuff. There are pros and cons of both, and I've kind of done videos we've gone into pros and cons, but I think on balance, if you have the choice at 50-50, then go with swing trading. Anyway, now we need to look at the strategies. So what strategies are we going to employ? So this is going to be, we're going to dig kind of more into this later on, but if we already have strategies that we're using, then some of them can't be used specifically in swing trading environments, some of them can't be used specifically in day trading environments. We need to kind of pick the strategy that suits us. And the one thing that isn't really talked about, which is so important in my eyes, is the current market conditions. So what do I mean by current market conditions? You know, talking about going back and thinking about my trading, you know, I was day trading, very heavily day trading the US Dow futures, DAX futures, crude oil futures. And when I think about kind of trading the Dow for a long time, we went through a phase where it was highly volatile, there was loads of opportunity, it was a great market to be a day trader in. You know, very good commissions and spreads, very good moves, it was perfect. And then we went through a phase where it was just very quiet, you know, less than 100 ticks or 100 point move in the day. It was unusual to see 100 points, very slow, and that went on for a long period of time. And so my point is that if that's the scenario now when you're watching this, you probably don't want to day trade. There's probably not enough opportunity. As a day trader, what you really need is not necessarily volatility, it's opportunity. You want multiple occurrences of your setup so that you get multiple bites of the cherry, because as a day trader, the more you execute your strategy, the more likely of success over the longer term. Whereas if you only get one or two cracks at the whip, so to speak, one or two bites of the cherry, then that's it for the day. And if you miss it, or you don't quite get it right, it can be quite frustrating. You've got to wait until the next day. You're trying to force trade. So the current market conditions are so key. And you know, if they're not right, then maybe you need to be swing trading. So looking at current, and also volatility, guys. If it's stupidly volatile out there, then perhaps if you're new, again, we're looking at everything. We're kind of using the hybrid approach here. You might not want to be and get involved in it. If it's just going absolutely crazy, then just don't get involved in it. You want to be, or don't get involved from a day trading perspective, because I say you want to be swing trading. Look at that longer term stuff to dampen out the volatility. So choosing a time frame, current commitments or status, very important to fit it around our current lifestyle and assets. And I don't think we talked about assets, but how much we've got to trade. If we're trading and we've got a high margin requirement, we don't have that much capital, then we probably can't swing trade multiple positions. If we've got a small amount of capital, day trading may work, but don't forget, normally you have to have bigger position sizes, generally speaking, because we're going for smaller moves as a day trader. So you have to work this out and kind of weigh up what the best option is. Second is personality. Big fan of this, deciding whether you want to be day trader, swing trader. We talked about that. 3 strategies. What kind of strategies you want to employ? Some just aren't really suitable for day trading or swing trading. We're going to go deeper dive into that later on. On current market conditions, we want to make sure that the market conditions really match the time frame that we're trading.